give ourselves a pat on the back. We made it through another day. And if I'm thinking of something that's helpful, that has been helpful for me, and I want to share with you, then I'll do that. And so tonight, I actually do have a mommy moment that I wanted to share and encourage you in your mommy journey. It's regarding the law I first mentioned. So, whatever we hear first is what we typically take as law. That's just the way our brains are designed. And so when children hear something for the first time, that's what they receive as law. And so I want to encourage you moms to not be afraid, to not be bashful when it comes to tackling those hard issues with your children. Because it's better that you tackle it and teach them the truth and it becomes a law in their mind than for someone else to teach it to them and it be a lie and that becomes the law in their mind. Because when you get ready to come in and talk about it, you now have to come up against a law that's already been formed in their brain. And so I had an example tonight. I did not record it, but next time something like that happens, I will record it. But Kaylin came up to me when we were downstairs after our walk, and she's like, what are curse words? And we've talked about curse words before, but I guess she just didn't really remember it. So I said, well, you know, what did you hear? What made you ask this question? She's like, well, we were around family one time and I heard a curse word. Well, I was like, well, how did you know it was a curse word? And she said, well, I heard somebody say that it was a curse word. I said, well, do you remember what it was? She said, no. I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. A curse word is typically a word that somebody is using to insult someone, or a strong word they're using to describe something. A lot of times it's being perverted from what it actually means. For example, the word ass, and we talked about the word ass and how it actually means donkey. We talked about the word bitch and how it actually means a female dog. And we just talked about how, and this, the reason why we never use them in this house is because we like to use words according to their definition, for one thing. Then you have some other words that it is their definition, those strong, vulgar expressions, but we choose to use words that minister love or that offer love and grace and peace and joy to people. And that's the reason why she's never heard them in our house. And she asked a few questions and she was like, I never heard the word stitch or bitch or ditch. And she had no sense of shame or fear or secretiveness about the word. I know secretiveness isn't a word, but just she had no sense of that when she said the word. And that was my intent. My intent is to go in and to expose to her what the truth is, so that she never feels like she needs to hide or go and find out something about this kind of stuff on her own. And that she can always come to Mama and talk about it if she feels like she wants to use that word or she hears that word again. At least now she has the truth about those words and she has a safe place to come to me and talk. So this is my encouraging word for you guys and my encouraging experience. Have those conversations. Nip those things in the bud. Be the first. Set the law. You set the law in their mind so that no one else has the opportunity. All right, girl. That's all I got. Good night.